have you started to tap into the alumni network? Because I know that this is part of, the big one of the biggest value of an MBA degree. What is it like to engage with your MBA schools and programs so far?
Okay, I guess it's me again. I feel like it could be it could be a different case for everyone, different person, or it could be a different experience for different person. Depends on the program that you're in. However, at Wharton, um, honestly, I didn't feel that much of a difference. I know my Stanford friends who got into the Stanford Defer program, they were able to get Stanford email. However, I still don't have my Wharton email yet. Um, but however, I was able to meet really great people in my same cohort, and start a company with one of um, my uh, cohort mates uh, from Wharton, and I haven't had a chance to visit Wharton yet, so I think I'm gonna go visit sometimes pretty soon.
Nice. So actually, the reason I was able to connect with Howard is actually through another Ward Jamala's fellow. I know them like a few years ago, and then they were not available today, and they refer me and was able to connect me with Howard. So I really appreciate you have a community. And Vincent, what is it like for your experience with CBS?
Yeah, for sure. I guess not to hound on like the stress reduction point, but I like a lot of my friends are applying to MBAs right now and they're like 5 years out of undergrad. And I think like seeing them apply to it just made me really grateful that I applied early. Because I don't have to worry about that while working like 70-hour weeks, right? Like I get to go home and I get to sleep while they study for the GRE, which is really nice. Um, but other than that, I think Columbia has held like 4 or 5 events. I haven't personally gone to any of them yet, just because they're on the East Coast. But we have like a Slack group, and it's like there's some degree of engagement. But yeah, I think even more than that, like no matter what school you get into, you meet a lot of people who are in the deferred MBA network as a whole. Like I've met a lot of like the deferred Harvard students, some of the Stanford students. I think that just kind of opens your network up to like everyone who's in these like great schools and kind of going through the same process that you went through and are now going through. So I think that's like an added side bonus.
Nice, thank you.
I'll go next. I would just like to copy and paste parts of Howard's and Benson's response into mine. I guess specifically with Haas, they've offered a lot of like different curriculums like already. Like you can start like engaging with professors, you can start taking some like precursor classes just to get more of a feel what it's like as an MBA student. And I've taken like one with it was like something about healthcare innovation. I totally forgot like the subject line, but I was so like surprised to see how different the curriculum and like how like the engagement level and the learning style was so different from like the undergrad hosp experience. And I was like blown away. Like honestly, yeah, the Haas MBA professors like really know what they're doing and like they're so great at like making you like really engage with the material rather just presenting at you. So I was pleasantly surprised and blown away in terms of like the pre-course curriculums that they offered. Yeah.